What's up, brothers and sisters? Thank you for coming back to watch our videos. And today, going direct to the point, we are angered by Ecowas, Nigeria, the US. I don't know what goes on with these guys, that they have to keep on pushing Niger to the corner. Because Niger, after they ousted Mohamed Bazoum, the former president, and we have been seeing great things happening in the three countries of Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso. And they also said to go back to democracy, they need 3 years. But these people keep on pushing for immediate. So they had the 64th meeting of the Ecowas, that is 64th ordinary session of the Ecowas, which was held in Abuja, Nigeria, led by the puppet president Tinubu.
Surprisingly, the people who were in that meeting.
And guys, look at this picture. These are the members of the Ecowas. These are the people who were in the meeting.
Yeah.
If you look at the picture closely, you only see the presidents. The presidents are at the front, but everybody else,
the rest of them is just
white.
Wow.
You see? Then at the same period, the US Assistant Secretary of State in African Affairs, US Secretary of State in African Affairs, as in they have a Secretary of State in African Affairs, came to talk to these guys. And what was she supposed to talk about?
Alright, so the US Assistant Secretary of State for African Affairs, who is Molly Fee, has visited Nigeria to mediate in the political situation in Niger Republic, which has been under military rule since July 26th. Okay, so during her visit, she will consult with West African leaders on how the United States can best support regional efforts to return Niger to a democratic path and to promote security, stability, prosperity, and democracy in the Sahel. Alright? So this is from a statement from the US Department of State. And then we must never forget that Niger holds strategic economic and geopolitical significance, intentionally considering its two natural resources, uranium and oil, which are sought after in the international market. So this is not about security.
It's not about security. And my question is, these guys, when they came in, they said, these guys have been stealing our uranium. Now we are selling it at the market price. Not that they say we are not selling it.
Oh, we are keeping it for ourselves.
Yeah, they said we are selling it at the international market prices. But these guys don't want that. We are selling our oil in the international market price. They don't. Not that they are not selling. In fact, it's the Ecowas which have laid sanctions which allow this, which do not allow these guys to move their oil to the international market. Then this is what Tinubu said. This phantom pushback alliance, he's talking about the alliance of Sahel states. This phantom pushback alliance appears intended to divert attention from our mutual quest for democracy and good governance. Tell me, do we have good governance in Nigeria? Good governance. We refuse to be detracted from pursuing the collective dreams of Ecowas integration as laid out in our institutional and legal frameworks. Do you know that Ecowas was found even before some of these countries gained independence? So it was found by these guys. So it's not an African
thing. It's not for us, by us, nah. Bodies like a yes, what we can say are ours, by us, for us. And when you listen to their intention, it's always for the benefit of the population, not for the benefit of Tinubu,
democracy and good governance. Democracy and good. You know, that's very ironic. Nigerians are complaining day in, day out. They just killed over 100 people. They armed the military in the north. That is good governance. People are suffering when he's buying a yacht. That is good governance.
Sleeping in meetings.
And another thing is, these guys, the US, they keep talking about Niger. But what about Gabon? Or was that?
No, that's not focus. No, that's not their focus. Their concern, their peace and stability is for these three countries.
Which said no to Western.
Yeah, so Gabon with its coup, it's okay, it's fine.
Because it's the yes.
That's where the danger is.
We need to push out this democracy thing out of Africa. Otherwise, if you keep on bedding with this Western imperialism,
with leaders like Tinubu, it's gonna be hard if you still have them in the helm of
and you know,
like Ecowas.
Guys, looking at Ecowas, even when they were laying sanctions for Niger, if you looked at the meeting, it was let me see, 90% white. So you wonder, what is this?
Who is this agenda?
I've never seen this in the South African development community of the East African community. And actually, what we are seeing in the East African community is the other presidents of the EAC running away from that president who is aligned to the West.
That's it.
Yeah, people
and
are.
We can even share a comparison of the recent
Ecowas,
EAC meeting that they had in Arusha and the Ecowas one. When you look at the delegates in these two, you see this is Africa and it's for Africans. And this one, you're like, are we in Europe? Union. Is this an EU meeting or what is happening here?
Well, then this Secretary of State for African
Affairs, yeah. Guys, this is a disaster. ECOWAS and the rest, and they've sent the Togolese president to go and talk to Niger junta
again.
Yeah, leader. So they say that he's open to talks. I don't know what kind of talks they need to be talking about.
No, these guys need to just be staunch, like Ibrahim Traore. And because they are together, they say no, don't push us. We know what we want for our countries. We know what we want for, and they keep on blackmailing these people. Like. For example, they sent the governor of the central bank of the Ecowas, CBAO, to convince these guys not to leave, to leave the bank because they want to. You remember they had a meeting and they want to introduce their own currency. If they introduces this new currency, means they'll be printing it on their own, and it won't be printed in France. And you know, France prints the money and come and buys your minerals.
The
so
ones that you cannot print.
They get trees in Benin. They make papers,
Congo,
they print, they bring the money, you give them minerals.
They extract your minerals.
Yeah, but these guys are like, we want to introduce our own currency which will be ours. So they will have their own central bank. So this guy, the governor of CDAO, is like, the bank of CDAO, that is the bank of Ecowas, is like, don't leave. And if you stay, we are going to remove all these sanctions that we have laid upon you.
Right.
But Niger,
Abdurrahman
Chiani, just stay staunch. Do not divert from what we are saying, because you are the hope of Africa. You, Burkina Faso and Mali are the hope of Africa.
Man, we look up to all of them.
Yeah. Wow. And if you win, Africa will have won. Just go to Russia and get the support that you need. Don't waver.
It's never easy achieving this kind of milestone. You always have to hear voices of bribes, of people trying to act like they are your friend all of a sudden. But we have seen their leadership. I think at this moment, we cannot even fear that maybe they'll be swayed.
We know.
But it's just that they come with the sanctions and all of these things that you wonder, if I take a decision for my country, why should I be sanctioned for that? It's like Museveni, the way he's just so firm on his decisions. And then you want to do things to him. But we hope that Africa has everything. If they close up Africa, we can still survive on our own. They won't survive.
Man, we need to wake up.
Man, let us know what you think in the comment section down below. Please don't forget to like the video, share the video, and definitely comment. Subscribe.
Don't forget to leave the comment. And let us know if you want Tinubu's good governance. He talked about good governance. And I don't want the good governance.
Nah, man, we are done with this good governance.
We see you tomorrow in our live stream. There's already a set up live stream on our channel. You go to live, you click, you see it, and you have the information of what we'll be talking about tomorrow. Matters concerning Africa that our brothers and sisters in the diaspora may not know because the media is not talking about it. We see you in the next one. Bye bye.